Hey kittens, I'm Maxine, and this is Minty. Happy New Year 2025. Okay, so our greeting isn't fitting this year, but that's a different topic. This video is probably way overdue because I have had this channel for about 5 years, and I think I discovered regression at some point in 2021. I thought I was into BDSM. Turns out I'm traumatized. I thought I was into pet play. Turns out I'm Therian. I thought I was into age play. Turns out I'm an age regressor. There's a very big difference, which is very important to understand. Age regression is when someone is in a younger state of mind. Age play is a kink that is based on the childlike aesthetic. There is major beef between the two communities. I don't want to accuse anyone of being a nonce because that accusation is way overdone. But people accuse us age regressors of being nonces because age players sexualize cute things. That is why they hate us and we hate them. There are different kinds of regressors. Regression to 3 and under is called baby space. Most of the people in my regression friend group are called baby spacers. My little ages are 3 to 5. My regression type is called toddler space. There's a type called middle space. These are types of little spaces. There's also something called regress fluid, which is when your gender changes when you regress. My friends have been talking to me about diapers. I don't like diapers. I do use binkies even though I'm not a baby space little, because binkies help calm me down. I think it's cool that a product marketed towards babies has a name as complex as pacifier. That's why I use the slang term binky. A lot of littles call them passies, and I don't like that either. I'll stick with binky because that's the only word I've known for them when I was a real toddler. Sometimes I play cute games when I regress. I also like watching cartoons to regress. I have been trying to learn Blender so I can make games and cartoons. I have made a YouTube Kids channel in preparation for that. I have watched a Canadian show called Starbeam, which I really like. I am a big fan of Canadian cartoons. There are a lot of Canadian cartoons that you likely know and love without knowing they're from Canada. Johnny Test started in the US, but became a Canadian show starting in season 2. There are multiple reasons why people age regress. Sometimes the reason isn't known. It is often to experience the childhood we should have had but didn't. As someone with trauma, age regression can help me cope with my triggers. As a trans girl, age regression allows me to live as a little girl when I should have lived as a little girl in my childhood. Sometimes I regress just because it feels good. As age regressors, we often cling to people we trust. That's how I got the name Shadow. However, when I'm regressed, I prefer Maxine because it's cuter than Shadow. It's kind of like people with dissociative identity disorder, except with states of mind instead of separate identities. It's called regression. There is a type of trusted person called caregivers. A caregiver is a friend who plays the role of a parent. Who becomes the caregiver is decided upon through mutual consent. Caregivers try to help us feel okay and help us regress. We refer to our caregivers as we would refer to parents as we would as kids. That is to say, we use words like daddy and mama. Some age play terms that are confused with age regression are ABDL, DDLG, DDLB, MDLG, MDLB, BBLS, BBLB, BSLS, BSLB, and adult baby. Some offensive terms for littles are childish, man-child, and woman-child. Childish would be an okay adjective if it weren't for the derogatory misuse. The word childish is often used to describe narcissists, which is not what children are like. Kids just soak up whatever information they come across. Narcissism develops over time. The positive alternative we use is childlike. That's all for this video. Check out my links on pronouns page linked in the description. I have my Ko-fi there where you can help me out financially. I'm also working towards affiliate on Twitch. Thanks for watching and bye bye.